Some backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now, here's Lowry. There's the pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Butler against O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Lowry, no good. Mitchell outside. Takes it in. Oh,
yes. The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Three-pointer, Butler, good on the three-point shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Conley. For 3, Mitchell. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Tries again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Pass to Hero. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Butler. O'Neal with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Tucker.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Butler, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Here's Hero. Finished off the break.
An offensive-minded player. Tyler Hero is a sneaky player who runs the floor hard.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got his second basket.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's 9 points for Donovan Mitchell.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Spins. Lowry kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Over O'Neal. They grab their own miss. Here's Adebayo. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
From the inbound. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The assist.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Lowry against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Unable to get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. There's Hero with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Out to Conley. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Butler. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic. To the middle. It's stolen by Lowry. Hero passes to Butler. Now Hero. Tight defense on him. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Your chance, dancer. All right, fans. That's
now here's Conley.
Make some noise for them, fans.
Mitchell wide open. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out front, leading by just one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Get off with your chance, dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. The drive by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Hero. Not going to go that time. Good D by Mitchell. Utah trailing here. From outside the arc. The shot missing. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Hero from long range. Gobert pulls it in. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Butler with the steal. To the left wing. Takes the 3. The Heat rebound. Adebayo. Passes it to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Utah with the rebound. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. Mitchell. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 14.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lowry against Conley. Now here is Lowry. Guarded closely. Butler kicks to Hero. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. He's got 9.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
And the pass to O'Neal. They get a hand on it. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Butler. Launches it. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And good off the lead pass that time. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hero on the wing. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley's running. And it's Mitchell missing. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Lowry for 3. Stolen by O'Neal. The feed to Bogdanovich. The shot comes out. The Heat go the other way with it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Tucker the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Conley against Lowry. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And a close game.
22.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
20.
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Eric Paschall. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot.
And what you love about Paschall, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, GA, Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
Deep 2 from Robinson. And that one comes up a bit short.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Oladipo outside. Tries the spin move. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Inside. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Kicks it out to Gay. Connects from three-point range. And the Jazz lead by 5.
That's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Clarkson against Oladipo. Dedmon dishes to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo goes in. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the challenge is successful.
the speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but You know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
Clarkson against Oladipo. Pass to basket from downtown. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson down low. He's covered by Gay and stolen by Gay. Nobody near Pascal. Hernan Gomez passes to Pascal. Can't get it to fall.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
The kick out to Oladipo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Really slow start offensively. And here's the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. Jimmy.
Robinson passes to Dedmon. For the tie. Robinson dishes to Dedmon. For the lead. Oladipo finds Dedmon over Whiteside. And again, it's the Heat missing. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pascal. Gay scanning before. Hernan Gomez a screen. Three-pointer. He dishes it to Whiteside. They need this one. And the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oladipo, the pass to Martin. Robinson on the wing. Martin with the screen for Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing. Utah leading by 4. Here's Hernan Gomez. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The drive by Clarkson. Right side, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Gay. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Oladipo with the block. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front.
All right. Oakland's coming out of the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Martin is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Robinson. And it's Strus in at the 3. Oladipo for 3. Outside Robinson. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Oladipo, here we go. And then Oladipo with the jam.
And I love it whenever Oladipo gets tricky with it. Putting on a show for everyone with that one.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Mitchell passes to Conley. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's over Tucker.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender, contests every shot he can.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And stolen by Butler. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Lowry has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it to Gobert. He takes it in to halt the run. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from O'Neal.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Lowry against Conley. The pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell looking it over. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Outside Butler. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Lowry finds Hero. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
His second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Utah leading. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Lowry passes to Hero. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Lowry passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo kicks to Hero.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Mitchell outside. Driving in. And foul on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. In a game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
The previous play is
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
We're almost there.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Lowry kicks to Hero. Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a shot.
Kokomo. Thanks for... Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie. No doubt about it.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, BA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Outside Mitchell. And we're about a minute into the first. The three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. From deep, Conley. To the middle. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And a deep three from Young. The long-distance three is buried. Young's got 5.
Man, oh man, that's just absurd range. He can pull it up and hit it from just about anywhere.
Pass to Mitchell. Good on the shot. Give him 8.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Gotta push him out further.
Conley against Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Mitchell, good.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Young. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovich with a screen on Capella. Gobert passes to Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Bogdanovich. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Young with it. From deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Capella. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And they recover it. Tries again. The shot by Conley. No good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Young. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Hunter. He takes it in. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time.
Your chance dancer. Your chance dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Young finds Hunter. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Capella can't get it to go. Utah has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Collins. Young from long range hits the trifecta. Young's got 8 points.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. They get the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Young, the pass to Collins. Soft touch off the glass.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Just 3 to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Conley. In transition. And it's in there. Conley's got his first 2 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Drives to the hoop. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Bogdanovich.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
What a play. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Conley against Young. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And, yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Collins outside. Hunter on the wing. Collins a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And Collins with the slam.
Collins working well off the ball and cutting to the hoop.
Young against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 4.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. There's Young with the three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Capella, screen on Conley. Young from long range. Here's Capella, second shot opportunity. Here's O'Neal. Gobert against Hunter. Gobert with the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Capella, screen on Conley. Inside. Nice move. And Capella gets it to go. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Here's Conley. And again, it's Utah.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
19.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So Utah ends up one with a new group. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Pascal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Okongwu inside, defended by Gay. Okongwu, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Pascal. Back to Hernan Gomez. Kicks it out to Pascal. Clarkson outside. Now here's Whiteside. There's the screen by Whiteside from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trailing. Outside Herder. Tries the spin move. Going inside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wright. Pass to Herder. Wright with the ball. Now guarded by Gay. Wright drives it. No good off the spin. The Jazz have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Hernan Gomez inside. He's against Gallinari. Hernan Gomez, no good.
Hernan Gomez. That's his first personal foul. First team
The Hawks
foul.
shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Herder. Fires the 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Here's Gallinari. And Whiteside with a block.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
On the break. Here's Gallinari. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Wright against Clarkson. Got a hand on it. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Herder. Launches a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
And Clarkson, here we go. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
And here's Wright from the arc. Atlanta again missing. Utah leading. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Picked by Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
Outside Herder. 1:03 left to play in the third. Mitchell with the ball. Now Herder defending. That's tipped. Right with a steal. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Herder. Back to Gallinari. And here's Herder. Gallinari with a screen on Mitchell to the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari big, so the screen's effective, but it's the size to bust up the D and then slide into that shooting position that makes him effective.
Here's Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert.
Atlanta foul. Delon Wright. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. He's perfect from the line this time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
We'd love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Conley with some nice D.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. There's the 3. And Collins with the slam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
To the middle. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Just 4 to shoot. Mitchell drives in.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his man. Very active on the defensive end.
Hunter finds Young. Spins. Fires from the wing. Capella, the pass to Young. This one for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Nails it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Capella drives. And it's Capella with the jam.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal from downtown. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Collins a screen. Now Capella. Young on the attack. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Conley against Young. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Now here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. From deep, Conley.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss.
From deep three-point range. Young missing again. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. Young, the pass to Hunter, and he jams it home with authority.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Conley passes to Mitchell, stolen by Young. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's O'Neal, defended by Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Conley against Collins. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. So we see the Jazz get the win here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
full of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Misses the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
The Jazz with the cover. Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Utah. Ball passes to Ayton. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Mitchell outside. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Driving the lane. Got a piece of it.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley with it. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Boy, he's been known as a good ball handler, but Booker entering elite territory with that move.
Mitchell outside. No good. The Suns go the other way with it. On the wing, Bridges. Johnson finds Booker. Back to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ayton. Bridges dishes to Ayton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ayton's got 8 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. To the inside. Ayton. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they pick up 2.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker in the corner. A 3-ball. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Rejected by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. The dish to Ayton. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the block shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. The Suns shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
No problem knocking that one down. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Paul kicks to Booker. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Gobert the pass to Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Conley's got his first basket of the night. Paul outside. Johnson in the corner. Booker against Mitchell. Ayton trying to break free. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Here's Johnson. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Lock at 6. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Conley. No good with the triple. Booker outside. Over Mitchell.
Blocking foul called on Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And, Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
The drive by Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Five on the clock. Over Gobert. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. To the paint. Here's Paul. Gobert with the block. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz trail by 10. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Pass to Booker. Lets it go with the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Conley. Passes to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. The shot by Paul, no good. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 15.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Paul against Conley. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Johnson. Stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bridges inside the three-point line. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, I thank you, David. And folks, we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig, Jay Crowder out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the point. Whiteside, a screen on Crowder. Oh, Whiteside in position. Stolen by McGee. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Holiday looking over the floor. Driving to the basket.
Utah foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Aaron Holiday taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Holiday. Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, fans.
Jazz trail by 9.
Make some noise, fans.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Clarkson goes in over Holiday, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Gay. Holiday, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Craig against Pascal. There's the drive. He feeds it to Whiteside. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Holiday against Pascal in the corner. Shamet with it. McGee trying to break 3. And it's Shamet missing. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Ron Gomez. Scores off the crossover. And Gomez has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Suns leading by 4.
Give the hand, fans, your jazz dancers.
Outside Holiday. Shot from free throw range, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Pass to Whiteside. Hernan Gomez against Crowder. Hernan Gomez kicks to Gay. Whiteside against McGee. Here's Pascal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Crowder, a screen on Clarkson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Here's Pascal. Here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. He can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Holiday, the pass to Shamet. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Pascal. Now, Hernan Gomez. To the paint. Here's Gay. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holiday dishes to McGee. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Pascal with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. And slam dunk by Pascal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 3-point Suns lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Phoenix ahead, up 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
All right, Lucas coming out of the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. O'Neal from long range. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. For 3, Booker. And it's Johnson penetrating. Gobert with the block. They get it back. And that one's good, Ayton. Here's Conley. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Passes it to O'Neal from the arc. And here's Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Paul. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Mike Conley.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Who wants the t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your chance.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Booker. Shoots it up. No good off the back of the rim.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Mitchell with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jazz passing it around. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Johnson. Suns leading by 4. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. The putback, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. So the wing on the left. Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The drive by Paul. Releases from 15. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Again, Mitchell missing. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Ball outside. Back to Bridges. And there's the drive. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Call against Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, the lob. Gobert hammers the alley-oop through.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Booker in the corner. From deep. Bridges outside. And foul on, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough.
Previous plays
To catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Conley for three. Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss, and Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Booker. He kicks it to Paul. Lots of room. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Booker against O'Neal. Here's Booker. So the Suns win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. And Hero grabs the board. In transition, here they come. For 3, Lowry knocks down the long J.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Now Conley. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Adebayo grabs the board.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, clanks the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, BA, they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Conley, outside Mitchell. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Lowry against Conley. Outside for Butler. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 3 from Mitchell, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
He can get that shot anytime he wants because of his ability to blow by you. Donovan gets you on your heels, and he stops and pops.
Now here's Lowry. Here's the 3. Adebayo finds Butler. Stolen by Conley. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovic forces you to extend your defense.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell against Hero. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. 4 on the clock. Tries the spin move. Miami, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Up and in on the layup. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Lowry outside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero right side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Lets it fly. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Hero. Back to Lowry. And he lobs it up top. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Utah. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Miami trailing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Mitchell, and the shot's good. Mitchell's got 10.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Jazz up.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Butler. Adebayo against Gobert. Adebayo, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Miami, no good that time either. Utah leading. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Butler. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first basket.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Gobert from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Hero against Mitchell. Hero, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Here's Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the inside, Adebayo. And he can't get that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Fires for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, it'd be a great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now here's Butler. Out to Lowry. to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. No good from outside. Utah's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the half. Here's O'Neal. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Lowry. Here's Butler. Here's Tucker. On target from range. Tucker's got his third basket on the night right there.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And here's Oladipo. Pass to Martin. Into the lane. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Rudy Gay. Eric Pascal is out there with Juan Hernan Gomez. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Clarkson in at the point. Now here's Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. There's the double team with Pascal. They grab their own miss. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Whiteside with a screen on Oladipo. Clarkson attacking. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Whiteside. On the wing, Clarkson. 5 to shoot. And there's the lob. Hernan Gomez, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Clarkson with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami's ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Outside Robinson. Clarkson on the double team. Pass to Martin. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Now here's Gay. Robinson defending. Gay's shot is good.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Oladipo outside. To the middle. Dedmon inside. Whiteside on him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Strus. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Hernan Gomez.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. For 3, Oladipo. Here's Robinson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Jazz ball.
Utah has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Clarkson against Oladipo. From deep. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami trailing. Robinson on the wing. Defended by Gay. Pass to Dedmon. Tries again. And he lays it in. Dedmon's gotten his second bucket.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Here's Gay to the inside. Count the basket and the foul.
Duncan Robinson.
It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hernan Gomez. O'Neal comes in for Pascal. Mitchell's checked in for Gay. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell misses. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Oladipo with the ball from outside the arc. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovich can keep up with the defenders physically.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. No good. And Utah the other way now. From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Oladipo. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. And a switch here also for Utah. Gobert's checked in. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Down low. And they double up Adebayo. For 3, Lowry. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out in front. They're up by.
All right, look who's coming on the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hero against Mitchell. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Conley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Jazz lead by 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Butler. Takes it inside. Adebayo controls the rebound and the putback.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers misses in.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. And here's Butler outside. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's O'Neal. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Gobert.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Outside Mitchell. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Picked by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Here's Lowry. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Nifty move. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Lowry. And Gobert with a block. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. With the drive. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero right side. And that one drops for him.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Conley against Lowry. Hero outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Utah gets it back. Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance.
break, I think it... going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in its center. Young, good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Mitchell with it. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. To the middle. Knocked loose. Stolen by Collins. Young inside. Covered by Conley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just do your work. Try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Conley against Young. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Now here is Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's good. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. They know that the usual approach on offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me we can't go right at him, but we can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. See if Gobert bites. Now hard. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here is Young. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shots good from Young.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Mitchell outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young with the steal. The pass to Bogdanovich. Utah with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Gobert with a screen on Capella. Here's Mitchell. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Young looking around. Down low. Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz trail by 5. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Sinks the 3-pointer. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Pass to O'Neal. It's up a 3. Conley finds Mitchell. Shoots the 3. And that one is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Young against Bogdanovich. To the inside. That's good from Collins on the assist from Young.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, is Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now Young. Just 3 on the clock. He lays it in. Young's got 12.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, who's coming under the court? Come on, get that.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. And the pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Mitchell outside. Five on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blown. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Shots good from Young.
This guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Now here is O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. Pass to Hunter. Young against Conley. Young outside. Fires from deep. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Passes it to O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
For 3.
Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Young against Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's stolen by Capella. Young, right side. Shot on the wing. Gobert pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Young. Rebound by the Hawks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but they need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That shot wide open. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
Good look from Conley. And that one hits back out.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 13-5 run. Young way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 13. To the wing right side. Hunter against O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. The 15-footer. Yes, that goes in.
And there are a lot of things Bogdanovich can do in this offense. The mid-range jumper just really rounds out his arsenal.
1:04 left in the first half. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Young with the steal. Back to Collins. Hunter on the wing. Capella kicks to Young. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Conley against Young. Mitchell outside. No good from outside. Bogdanovich looking around. To the paint. Capella finds Young. For three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
21.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Clarkson, also Rudy Gay out there, Eric Paschall out there with Whiteside, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Whiteside, just 5 to shoot, and it's sent back by Okongwu, and he gets it back. The Hawks leading by 13. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Luwalu's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hawks.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here is Whiteside. Back to Hernan Gomez. Down low. Whiteside, good.
Tremendous pick by Whiteside. Easily slips off the screen and completes the look at the rim.
In the corner, Herder with it. And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. He's tightly guarded. Spins. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Utah ball.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Gay inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and so he makes both from the line. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Right outside. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwalu, defended by Paschall. Shot clock at 5. Gallinari passes to Herder. Jacks up a 3. Gay with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 12.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Now here's Gay. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pascal. The Jazz with another miss. The Hawks leading by 12. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gay inside. Now here's Whiteside. He's covered closely. Pascal against Gallinari. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's Hernan Gomez. Gallinari making his last shot. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Huerter. Drains it from 17 feet out. Huerter's got his first points of the night.
And Huerter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Pass to Pascal. From past the arc. Here's Hernan Gomez. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Coming under the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Conley. 5 points in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Just 4 to shoot. There's O'Neal with the 3. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. O'Neal from long range. Bangs home the trifecta. O'Neal's got 6.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Atlanta sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. All around.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans, with the
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Atlanta leading by 14. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley. And that's good for 2. And that's now 7 points for Mike Conley.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Collins. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Mitchell outside, driving inside. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Back to Young. Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They trail by 14. Takes a three. Rebounded by Capella.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On its way from Young for two. And again, it's Atlanta.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Passes it to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich with the screen. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jazz trail by 16. The three from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Young. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Young. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Back to O'Neal. Shot from the top of the key. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young outside. Stolen by Michael Conley.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Off target from the wing. Atlanta with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Kicks it out to Collins. Tries the spin move. And he drives in. And then Collins slams it in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Again, Mitchell missing. So it's the Hawks now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And here's Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
They bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Jazz, Suns, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. Good.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Mitchell. Picked by Bogdanovic. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Booker. Back to Johnson. Here's Booker. Now Paul. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And here's Johnson. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Now Conley. The three from Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the drive. Utah, the rebound. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Jazz with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Make some noise.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. The offensive rebound.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. From deep, Conley. The three from Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Paul passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. From the arc. Can't hit that one. The Suns leading. Right side Booker. Mitchell grabs the miss. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that. Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. And since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Mitchell with room to shoot. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. Paul into the lane. Back to Aiden. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 6. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Aiden.
Well, despite pretty good defense, Chris Paul finishes the shot. That's about concentration and being locked in.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Booker. Left side Paul. Lets it fly from 18.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
So at the...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Conley following the score by Phoenix. Here's Mitchell. No luck on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. And it's Phoenix's ball. 3-point lead. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. The turnaround jumper. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Out to Bridges for 3. That shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. And it's O'Neal off the drive. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that can be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside and stolen by Gobert. It's a 3-on-3 fast break for 3. O'Neal and out of bounds. The Suns will take it. The Suns trailing.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Ayton with a screen to the middle. Over Gobert. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Ayton.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Now here's Conley. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Hangs in the air, and Ayton with the lay-in. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Conley passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Outside Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep, Conley. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Outside Paul. And here's Johnson. He's got 6. Booker finds Johnson. Inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Give him 8 points now.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. The Suns clear it.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Paul passes to Ayton. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Utah on D. It's a 3-point game. Paul.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. And Ayton pulls it down.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. There's the drive, and they pick up 2. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Juan Hernan-Gomez, Rudy Gay out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall, and it's Whiteside in at the 5.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Back to Clarkson. Tipped. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with it. 5 on the clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Paschall. Hernan-Gomez on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hernan-Gomez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Eric Paschall has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Gay from deep three-point range. Six to shoot. Here's Hernan-Gomez.
The shooters hate being guarded by Jay Crowder, a big physical defender who enjoys making himself a pest.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw, no good. You know what, Paschall, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with the center. He can be a primary scorer, leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
Now here's Holiday. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's McGee. And Whiteside with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. He throws good. McGee. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Gay outside. Paschall passes to Whiteside. The three is up. And another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Holiday with the ball. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Holiday's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right, fans, get on your
Utah trailing here.
Make some noise for teacher time.
Clarkson with the ball. Gay outside. Jacks up a 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake. That was all he needed.
For your Suns, Jay Crowder at the line for 2. Utah timeout call. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
2 shots. Last from the first.
First free throw is good.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Clarkson. Count the basket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Clarkson against Holiday. Three-pointer. Here's Shamet. Connects from downtown. Shamet's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Drops in the three. Mitchell's got 13 points.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Bridges finds Paul. And the Suns get another three.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's O'Neal. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Paul against Conley. And it's Ayton off the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Ayton.
Line for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. 15 seconds left in the third. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. He gets it up. He can't hit that time. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Gobert with the bucket.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
Every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Paul against Bogdanovich. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Booker. On the break. Shot from the top of the key. Bullseye! And the Suns lead by 9. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Clock is at 3. Here's Conley. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Bridges outside. Driving inside, and it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Paul. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Mitchell from deep three-point range. Gets the 3 to fall. Now just a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
Out of bounds. Jazz ball.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Here he goes. The kick out to Paul. Conley against Johnson. From the right block. Here's Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And so they foul intentionally.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the wing, right side. Conley against Booker. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Mitchell against Booker. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Phoenix no good that time either.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Second chance effort. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's a pretty good stroke from Bogdanovich. Really pure form on that.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was in the balance right until the final second.